Think we are live.
Preparing,
Yeah, we are
preparing
live.
to setting up Zoom for custom streaming service. So you know what, dude? I realized. Oh, I gotta log in. There you go. He's trying to get to Facebook now. All right, here, logging to Facebook.
Everything's going live right now, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, 5:36 a.m. the earliest Changing Mornings with Money show. This today, 12/7, December 7th. How many days till Christmas? I'm not sure. Great job, Josh Lewis, being up this early. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Were you playing music? Because I didn't hear any music.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, it's supposed to be playing the Jonas Brothers. I got to figure out how to do it. It's here. No, I'm gonna play it this way. We're gonna wake up.
I like playing a little bit of music when it comes to the beginning. I mean, it's ruined now. It's all ruined.
Well, here, I think, dude, for some reason, we're I don't know if we're really live yet. If we're live, guys, comment below. I'm trying to get.
You're live, dude.
All right, we're live. This is live TV. All right, hey, we're gonna go over today Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Recapping. I can't even hear anything going on. Oh, because I don't have Facebook going. That's why Facebook is making me log in. All right, so our Facebook friends here.
No, you're live on Facebook, dude.
We are? Oh, okay, dude. I think we're trying to open another one. All right. So today we're going to talk. You can tell we're professionals right now, right? We're figuring it out as we go along. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. We're going to recap yesterday's gift ideas with the 30 best. We're going to recap that. Christmas ideas. And we're going to talk about this song, by this is the song I'm trying to play. You hear it?
Now I can hear it. Yeah.
So it's the Jonas Brothers. Every day it feels like Christmas. That's the song. I don't know why I have it playing in the background here. It's a great song. And I don't even like the Jonas Brothers, although looking at them, I can see why people like them. Good morning, Josh. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. So I love the fact that we are going to talk about buying the gift you desperately want, because there's a lot of things that I desperately want on my Christmas gift, but they're all so expensive. I want an iMac, dude, and I want an iMac souped up. You know how much one of those costs?
How much?
Well, the one that I want, almost $3,000.
Damn, dude, really?
Yeah, $3,000, bro. $3,000.
Now, iMac it's not portable. You can stay home with it, right?
Yeah, it's a desktop. Even though I think Apple aficionados frown on saying desktops. I don't know. Comment below. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, dude, so we're going to talk about later at 6:06 a.m. how to get the desired gift you want. We're going to give you a blueprint, action print blueprint on how to maybe possibly make that happen or buy it for someone you want. By the way, how many times did it happen, Josh, when you go in somewhere and you start shopping for somebody else and you go and buy something for yourself? Does that ever happen, or is that just me?
No, that used to happen to me all the time. I would go in and I'd be like, it's kind of like are they a $10 friend or are they a $20 friend? And then as I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute, that looks cool. But since I've pretty much done all my shopping for myself online, and since I've transitioned into that, I don't really it's kind of one of the things that helps me save money. When I go out to a store, to the mall, to whatever it is, I don't spend money on myself usually, unless it's like intentionally I'm going to get protein bars or something like that.
Oh, you're so very selfless. There you go. Right. So me, I'm completely opposite the other way. I'll go out and I want to hear about it from the comments below. By the way, shout out to Jackie, shout out to Christian J. Ball, who said, hey, commented on the little video on Facebook with us going over those horrible gift ideas yesterday, which I want to get in this 30 best gift ideas, because I don't think we really helped anybody yesterday. We just kind of like, this is kind of, food's horrible, right? So we're going to go through him. He actually took time to put together a list. He doesn't even get paid on the list. Christian J. Ball is a hustler. Grant Cardone called him out on stage on the big virtual boot camp. But yeah, I go into the store, man. And I just buy, like, I'll see this hat and I'll be like, $25. That's how much it is on my dreamskeepmeawake.com. Dude, I said we're not going to sell from here. And I always promote within. I shouldn't do that. That's the thing. We should do a demerit for me anytime I do that. All right.
Demerit, yeah,
promoting. Sure. We're here for the people. This is the dream. Guys, 10 years from now, I will have the biggest coffee shop music studio ever. It will have a live, built-in, beautiful studio, and me and Josh will be doing a show in the morning that will air on Kokomo Joy's radio on Sirius Radio. You got to see it to believe it, and then work for it and know what's waking you up. But before you just like hope it as a wish, you got to act it out every day, and that's what we're going to be doing, right, Josh? We're going to do this as many days as we can, right?
So I want to do it 5 days a week.
So 100%, 5 days a week. And the cool thing about it is you guys are listening on your drive-in. You can put it on Facebook. We're streaming live on YouTube, which is going to hurt my watch time. That's why you got to do it. And we're shooting live on, I think, LinkedIn, although LinkedIn's giving us some problems. We're also on Twitch, and we're on Periscope today, as of today. Nice. And then we can add on all services, but it costs money. So we're going to talk money, and we're going to talk what it takes. We're always going to probably talk money. So that's really, before we get into Logan Paul and Jake Paul, which is unbelievable. I'm actually going to share that photo there. We're going to get into that. Talk to me, like, in the show of naming it, right? We were talking about this. Why did we decide to kind of focus on money?
Well, so we want to bring the most amount of value that we can to whoever's listening, right? We want to entertain. We also want to bring the most amount of value to people. And money's a huge, for me, I think it's a really an important topic that not a lot of people talk about. And I think it can be boring and a fearful topic for people to talk about. And what I mean by that is, like, people don't like to talk about money. I want people to have fun, and then also to be educated on different aspects when it comes to money too as well. And everything, like you and I, Jeff, it's so funny. Jeff and I were texting back and forth because we were like, we got to niche down. We got to niche down, whatever way you want to say it. And him and I are texting back and forth yesterday. And then we're both like, actually, at the same time, right? What did we say, Jeff?
Everything comes down to money.
Everything comes down to money, man.
Yeah, we said it at the same time. And like, what does it? Like, this is money. This is money. This was $198 at Walmart. Bang. By the way, I should not even give them a sponsor, which I got to read our sponsor in 2 minutes. Because Bang wouldn't. I got to get better at this. This is another thing I got to grow at. And you know this by me better. When anybody does me wrong or is rude to me, I kind of just get like, well, I like make it public, right? Which doesn't go with my inspire others always thing. And I'll be very transparent. I'm a huge fan of the Bang energy drink, okay? Even though they don't pay me to say that. Our buddy, remember our buddy, the what's his face? Who Man?
Yeah.
So Who Man got a thing. Who Man does these pranks, by the way. He's a YouTuber. He does pranks. He does like the shampoo prank. I was actually watching one yesterday. This is the stuff that I do with a lady. Maybe we'll put it up. They're washing their hair and they can't get it out, and the cop comes and arrests people. It's hilarious. Maybe we'll show that at the end of the show, possibly. Remind me. We'll do. Let me do shampoo pranks. Although this is, I don't know what's the show rated, by the way. What should we rate this show?
What do you mean rate it?
I mean, we're on the internet, right? I don't want to swear on it. I don't want any swear words. We're gonna have Batman and Scoop on. We're gonna have a lot of guests. We're JD Frost, who maybe can swear like a sailor. I'm sure.
Well, it is the internet, so everything on the internet is. Well, I want to say this. I was gonna say things aren't censored as they used to be, as they were on, but now everything's censored and fact checked. I think be ourselves, man. And I don't normally curse up a storm.
Well, so if you guys,
I'd rather not be like dirty and swear. And I want to, especially talking about money, I want to get all age graphics, especially the younger generation too, as well, because they don't understand the importance of compounding their money. So I'd love to be able to get them too.
Yeah, I'm passionate about it as well. 100%. There's YouTube videos of me almost getting kicked out of Mohegan Sun, the casino, teaching some kids on it. You can search on we'll promote that one. That's okay. Search what they should teach in schools, and you can see me writing on a whiteboard in the middle of Mohegan Sun and the thing. All right, today's sponsor is brought to you by Podblade. Podblade is all your podcasting needs in one spot. I am actually friends with the owner, so that's why we're doing this little deal going on. Ram Ravi is CEO and founder. We're going to be doing some great things later. But if you guys ever want to start a podcast, be like, I don't know how to edit. I don't know where to go. They've made it easy for me, full service. This Sunday, they'll automatically post it. We're going to try it out this Sunday. Vanessa Vanetti, Instagram model, it will be on the Make More Money podcast this Sunday. That is all by me just literally sending them stuff and putting it all together and then putting it up beautifully. So if you check that out, podblade.com, there'll be a link in the description. You click that link, that'll help you sponsors. And the sponsor money we get, we're going to actually be, hopefully the idea of it is give back to the guests like Mr. Beast with money. And I'll go over that as well. But gosh, so you see my screen up here?
I do. Money.
So I just searched money, right? Which, by the way, let's look at this. There's official site on money.com, which, man, you got to be rich if you have that. Finance news since 1972. So, which I don't think I've been to. And then it says, well, there are 4 types of money. In a nutshell, the 4 more relevant types of money are commonly money, fiat money, fiduciary money, and commercial bank money. So this is like, I'm just reading about money here. What is money in simple words? Money can be defined as anything people use to buy goods and services. Money is what people receive for selling their own services. Most countries have their own kind of money, such as the United States. So there's a big word here that from all my thousands grand of coaching and even more, and I've probably spent over, I'm not even calculating, I'm not even embarrassed. I've probably spent over like 30 grand, maybe 50, maybe 80 grand on self-development stuff just recently with coaching and courses. So the biggest thing that I'm going to take away is right here, this quote, many people receive selling their own things for service. The key is people. People exchange money. Is that true or false?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't know too many robots who are interested in the value of the currency of cash.
Yeah. So then it says, how can you get free money? So the best ways to make free money with little or no effort. Man, this shows you how lazy we are.
What a bad question, dude. What? With little or no effort?
But do you want to know? Do you want to know what it is, though? Of course, yeah, right? Let's go. Because we do. Inherently, how we are humans is we want to know. So it says scholarships, grants. So if you do well in school, look, this is all a whole agenda thing. Get you back in the system. I'm very anti-system. Just so you know, I'll put that up.
Sign up offers,
which by the way takes forever. I did that. I signed up and I have my email still getting flooded, so I wouldn't advise that.
It always takes some type of effort.
Right. Yeah. With little or no. I say guess clicking is not so much. Money for switching bank or utility supplier. Boom. Who do you know did that?
You did it like so many different times. Yeah.
I made over you actually get these notes that you have to pay taxes on. I did it so many times to pay off my credit. I paid off $16K in 6 months. We're going to go over exactly how I did that in a future show coming up later on. Free money for referring friends. Well, I do that right now. Like that's Podblade, man. Check them out, right? Although I still give credit for it. Get a student loan refund. That's our boy. What you call it? Might do that. Biden. You know.
Biden.
Yeah. Check if you own a tax rebate. And earn interest with savings and current accounts. So boom, baby. That you got to be in the right account to earn interest, right?
Yeah. So real quick for any of our listeners, if you want to earn interest with savings right now, if you look at your normal bank, you're getting 0.1% interest, which is equivalent if you had $1,000. Excuse me, if you had $1,000 sitting in a savings account, they're just paying you a penny. So getting where you put your money is super important. What do you got on here? You got Instagram?
Yeah. So listen, guys, this is probably the way to always get to me on Instagram. I have my assistant Ice working actually after we get off this. So 6:06, we're going to be going into 13 minutes. We're going to be going into how to get the gift you desire. Right now, we're actually going to my boy who was on the first Changing Lives Lives, Christian Ball. He put together out of his own kind heart. He's just hustling, just trying. So any of these people are hustling. I want to give them a highlight for everything, right? As long as you don't do drugs, you're growth minded, right? That's my whole thing, you know? So we're seeing this guy Zach Thomas here. Is this guy famous? Zach Thomas. That sounds like, what's his name? We're giving him a big shout out. So if we go into, let me go here. We go to, how do I go to my profile on here? I've never done this here. So if we go here, you're going to see, this is it. Changing Lives is money speaker off of this. All right. So this right here, I'm putting up little clips. Did you see these yet?
I didn't see all these clips.
Live with JD Frost yet?
Yeah, I started to watch some of it. Yeah.
Multi-millionaire here. Great guy in charge of a tax thing. If you guys need a tax guy, JD Frost and his whole clientele is phenomenal. And I'm not just saying that because I get 15% referrals, but I do. And we're going to give away the money to sponsors on here going forward, like Mr. Beast does. That's what how Mr. Beast gives away the money, dude. He takes the sponsorship from Ben.
He just gives it back.
Dude, that's exactly what I'll do. Any sponsorships we get on Changing Mornings with Money, I am going to give the money back to the people who are working for it. I do this because I love it. I wouldn't do this for money. Eventually we'll get paid, man. I mean, I get paid for everything. So look, Christian J. Ball, nice. I got my own 30 list as well. So I asked him that, and he goes, also put out my free routine guide to that landing page. This is also in the link tree. I'll be making it download PDF form. So we're going to go to my boy here. Give Christian J. Ball a follow. He's at 284. We're going to go over one day, dude, on how to actually maximize your followers on Instagram.
Yep.
And then after I get verified, which is going to happen because I'm working tight with Albert Cruciato and the Driven crew, we're going to go about that too. But let's go into here because I don't want people getting ripped off. Like I got to 8 followers or whatever I'm at right now. Very like paying no money. There's people who paid thousands of dollars to get there, and we'll go over that in another day. So I want to stay focused. So here we go. Christmas gift ideas. This is a phenomenal list. Remember we saw this list before?
Yeah, I saw some of it. So let's go.
I want everything on this list. If you bought me anything on this list, not really. I really don't. Actually, I don't need anything. But actually, I don't want Roku unless it gets Discovery. But Roku, if someone doesn't have Roku, that's a pretty cool gift, no?
Why do you want Roku? It is. Why do you want Roku if it gets Discovery?
Because there's my boy, Grant Cardone, probably the king of hustle, the king of my entrepreneur Jesus, I like to call him. Dude, I'd love to get him on this show. He's East Coast. He'd come on early. Well, you know what? I'll get him on the Make More Money podcast. My vision for it is to only bring on the Make More Money podcast when I have 1,000 people and I can make him money. So we'll get him on the hot seat and we'll give him away money, man. That's what we'll do. The hot seat, by the way, the hot seat trivia we're testing out tonight at the end of the show. That's going to be right at the buzzer at 6:05. I wish, dude, I could figure out how to play like music. We're going to be playing music in like, I'm going to play like little, you know how Carton hits like the little thing?
Yeah, we'll figure it out, dude. We'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
So let's go through this. So pre-seasoned cast iron skillet, $37.49. Jeez. No.
But dude, maybe it's a girl. See, we're two guys. That's why we got to get a girl on here eventually. Maybe this is what she wants.
$37.49.
Dude, you love somebody. Dude, we're talking about if you desire. How do you get the gift you desire?
Okay, so the only reason why I'm saying that is working for the restaurant that I worked for, they didn't cost that much. That's the reason why I'm saying you're overpaying.
So I'm going to give a huge money tip right now that I got in one of the things. This is immediate. If there was a sound buzzer, right? The best two things, you know this? I think I've said it before. The best two things to win any deal in negotiation, what are they?
Time and money.
Time and information, right?
Time and information. Yeah, that's right.
So, right, because Josh already knows what a skill goes for. That's probably the same thing at there. So he has the information. And if there's no urgency, if there's plenty of skillets on the planet, man, he's got all the time to mine. If it was the last one, now all of a sudden it's worth more, right? That's inflation, guys. This is why we're teaching you, right, Josh?
That's right.
For people who don't know inflation, that's the word of the day. Maybe we'll do that as a feature hot seat trivia question, guys. What is inflation? Boom. Oh, that's what we'll do, man.
All right. So Disney and subscription, $69.99. I actually kind of want to get Disney, except I don't watch TV. So
not just because of the price.
No, not just because of the price. No.
Yeah.
Go for Disney. AirPods. I don't like AirPods. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I don't want to say don't like them, but I like. I've got my quick shout out.
You got a lot of this stuff on the gift. I couldn't get you anything on, dude. You take care.
I got expensive taste.
Dude, for someone who doesn't, you're very good at not buying anything. I'm gonna out you a little bit here.
I've got these.
Yeah, I bought those.
I bought these.
Yeah, Mm-hmm.
They're the best headphones I've ever had, by the way.
Dude, by the way, I lose probably. It's shocking. I still have this hat. I know I lose my hat so well. I was in the middle of the ocean, literally talking to Horatio on a boat, asking him how he got the boat. He did mortgages, right? Just like my buddy Albert. I feel like, dude, I'm doing it the hard way, man. I should have just did mortgages, man. I actually took a fan that became a fan of me on the boat. He was there with his girl. They swam up. I threw him my hat and I gave my hat because I was so into advertising. It said "Inspired as Always." It was made by Custom K's at the mall.
Great story. Barefoot Dreams blanket. Yeah, it's a blanket for $147. Better be really fluffy for that price. Better be really fluffy. Like it immediately puts you to sleep. All right, so got the Serenity.
We bought Christy. Remember we bought Christy a blanket and she never used it?
Okay. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Heated blanket.
Because we're running through. So we got the Serenity Medium Diffuser at Amazon. By the way, guys, if you want to get any of these Christmas gift ideas, you can go christianjball.com/Christmas gift ideas. I don't want to just people might see stuff and they may be like, oh my God, I know someone who wanted a medium diffuser, you know?
Yeah. Maybe. The Always Pan, $95.
So, dude, you keep getting hang up on the price, man. You know, this is what we're going over. This is actually perfect.
I don't see the value.
Right, and that's two reasons why people don't buy. They don't have the money or they don't see the value. Boom.
Yeah. Always, I mean, like, what does the Always Pan do for me? Does it always like, hey, listen, I would spend $95 on a pan that when you take off the lid, it always says,
so what we'll do,
you're doing great today, Josh.
We'll come back because we're running out of time and we'll feature one of these and we'll figure out what they do on a future show. So learn, laugh, grow. Oh, maybe for Budin. What's our baby's name?
We don't have a baby. You've done this again. Okay.
Sorry, our sister's baby's name, Boone. He's 2 years old. I was on Thanksgiving. By the way, how you feeling?
Shout out to Boone. Shout out to little Boone.
How you feeling, Josh?
I feel great. I feel like
you ever get your COVID test back?
Oh my God, you're going all over the place, dude. Yes, I did. Let's go back to Christmas gifts.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm concerned about you.
No, thank you. No, I appreciate it. I did get my COVID test back 2 weeks later, and it was negative. Right. That's the only thing I wished for in my life, being negative on my test results. Everything else I want to be positive.
I know.
Dude. So there is $6.95. There's a meditation mask that I want to get. It's like that, except in the ears, it plays meditation music and it's blackout. So it completely puts you to sleep. So
is it like Bluetooth?
Yeah, it's Bluetooth. You can hook it up to your phone and download an app.
Dude, we should make our own list with this stuff. You know, we really should.
Yeah, actually, the fiance asked what I wanted. That there you go. That's what I want. I can do that in the morning.
Besides grabbing the iMac for $3,000, the meditation music. See, I'm glad you have a fiance, because my little ears, not knowing what to buy for my brother, perked up there, and now fiance is like, oh. All right, it kind of fits out.
Speaking of which, morning routine, you teased that. We got to go over that. What time do you want to go over that? 6:15?
6:06, I said. I want to, it's 5:59 a.m. right now.
6:06, he said, how to get the stuff gift you desire.
Oh, so what do you want to go over at 6:15?
What our morning routine looks like.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that at, this show's going by quick.
Let's go by quick.
Yeah, we'll go 6:15. So the Eurovac, do you not have one of these? I want one of these so bad.
Oh, yeah, I got one. They're awesome.
My baller. Did you buy it or did someone else buy it?
So someone else bought it when the fiance and I were supposed to get married this March. They apparently get showered with gifts when you're supposed to get married. I told her we should get we should throw another one because of COVID, because we got so many gifts. So we should get a part 2 of this. But yeah, that's how we got it.
Dude, that's awesome. So Mariah, Sylvia, whoever wants to do it, let's pretend like we're getting married, throw a thing, get a bunch of gifts and split up. All right. Great idea right there. Money make idea,
okay,
and then I'll wrap them off.
Masterclass subscription. I don't know what that is.
No, let's go back. We'll go to Christian J. Ball's best Christmas gifts idea tomorrow. I want to get into, because this all costs money, right? And I actually want to get into one thing that I saw. So if we go into here and we go to this boy right here, I'm not even following. Because did you know with Instagram you can only follow 7,500 people?
I don't think so. I
wanted to touch on this quick, and we'll touch on this more tomorrow and break it down, because I guess I don't want to fight his brother enough, because I didn't go to the gym this morning. I took a shower and here I am, and I did some show prep. And I tried to play a Jonas Brothers song, Christmas. That was my show prep, and it didn't think. So what's your thoughts
on this? So I'll tell you. My thoughts are: first, I got excited, and then right after I got excited, I got disappointed in myself, and I'll tell you why. Because it's just going to be another Mayweather spectacular where Mayweather runs around, doesn't get hit by anybody, and obviously he's not even fighting a professional boxer. And even though I greatly respect Mayweather, not the biggest fan, because for me he made boxing boring. I know that's great respect for him. I know he's fantastic at what he does, but for me he made boxing boring. So whenever I get excited for a Mayweather fight, I go, wait a minute, it's just going to be him running around, and he's not even taking a chance really fighting anybody. I know he's like 42 years old and he's fighting a 23-year-old. But Logan Paul's not a professional boxer. So it's like, this is just a layup
against the Paul brothers, because I might fight one of them, and if I do, I'm just saying that because I don't want it to be, if I win, then people say, hey, you didn't beat a real boxer. These dudes really they train very well. And actually, the reason why it's in kind of cahoots, by the way, let's do a shout out to Chris Poliska, who liked this photo. So I like when everybody was, by the way, follow my boy Chris Poliska, who does these daily hearts. These are amazing. The Power of Gratitude, Heart for Health. He works with me and my brother.
Heartfelt Heat. Yeah.
Awesome. By the way, Lewis House, who's dating a Spanish girl and still happy with it. Check this out. He puts, is this April Fool's or for real? And then under replies, I think you're going to find your boy here. Well, I don't know if we'll find it. Jeff the Entrepreneur said something too. And that's how you kind of do. I'm going to go over stuff like that. But yeah, we'll tease this tomorrow and talk about it a little bit tomorrow. I'll tell you my thoughts on it. And actually, I will say, because you want to always promise what you say. If you look in here, go to this boy right here, and you can follow it, dude. It's for real, man. It's on Floyd Mayweather's, and it's on Logan Paul's. And people didn't think it was for real. Oh, this is the Make More Money podcast. By the way, Michael Burt's on. All right, what is it? 6:03. We're going to go over 3 minutes. We're going to go over the gift you desire. Money Mayweather can buy whatever he wants. And wonder why he can, Josh? Because he set goals. It's kind of segueing into it. So he wanted to be the best boxer of all time. So maybe he took some fights that weren't so serious, okay? But he still hit his goal. It doesn't matter what we believe. It matters what he believes. And this is how I've gotten very healthy, which, by the way, talking football, dude. I didn't watch any football. We didn't talk any football. Do you watch any football yesterday?
No, I haven't watched any football this year.
You don't even need to watch football these days. You can go Google on YouTube, Patriots, Patriots game, which wasn't even a game. It was 45-0 to all the Patriot fans out there. They crushed them.
So is this show just going to be going through your Instagram?
No. But I wanted to show, because I promised this. I know a lot of my fans check this out later on. So I promised I would say, because people kept saying, well, what did Floyd Mayweather say to you? So I was trying to pull up the photo. It's been so long since I posted it. Where is it, man? It's back here. This is when I was really posting some fire content. This is right when I was at 10X. By the way, I'm going to be in Miami at 10X. So this video right here, do you remember what I was saying to him right here?
Let's change the education system.
Boom. I was saying, I need you in my corner, like you're in Grant's, to help me fight Jake Paul. That's what I was saying. And he said, you bet. All right, there we go. But yeah, maybe it was another thing too. So I want to go over that too. All right, let's get back to this here. All right, so let's map it out. It's 6:04.
6:05 right now. So let's go right into how to get the gift you desire.
Yep.
So, I think this is a really important thing to talk about, because where are we coming from? How do you get the gift you desire? Is like, are you trying to get it for yourself, or are you trying to get it for somebody else? Let's clarify that first.
Oh, me or you? Well, I think IMAX for you, right?
No, but like you're saying, how to get the gift that you desire. So this is for you, yourself. This is not for you getting for somebody else.
This is for me getting it for somebody else. Right now, dude, yesterday, and I don't mean to keep segueing into signal. I'm going to signal here, okay, when I segue. But yesterday, I was on Matt Buchanan's live. Matt Buchanan, shout out to him. Great kid. He's down for the 10K mastermind with Grant Cardone. And his father, his grandpa, which is his wife, just like my older brother Jay and Kokomo Jays, which anybody doesn't know, we can go into later. That's why I want to do this whole thing going in the future. And I'm never happy to work with my brother Josh Lewis. And really quick moment, guys. thinking, if you're driving the car or listening right now and you're not happy doing what you're doing, right, and you're just a little bit lost, message me, DM me. I want to give a perspective thing on it of just start now, man. Start and do it, because this life is short. I don't know how long we're going to be here, man. And if not, I want to tell you, I love you. I love all you guys, because it is. And so Matthew Cannon's dad, his grandpa's in the nursing home, and they're raising a GoFundMe like 10 grand to get him out so he can basically be at home and not die at the nursing home. So I have a huge tax bill. I have all this stuff, and I got pissed off at myself that I didn't have the 10 grand just to fund it like that. And I donated $50 and I shared that on this Facebook wall. I don't really share too many things. Just Matt's my little 10x more successful brother. And I don't know, man. I always had a heart, even when, and I don't mean like, oh my God, I have a heart, but I'm just saying, like, I remember being in this same spot 2 years ago on Christmas, and thinking, oh, I got to buy a gift. I don't have money, this, that, I don't have time. And I went out, and that's when I gave $100 and I documented it because I wanted to remember the feeling. I saw a video on YouTube, which we'll play later day, teasing up to Christmas, called This Christmas. It's a great video, and it puts perspective. And so I want to buy the gift for somebody else is what I'm saying. You know, so that's kind of.
Yeah, that was a long answer. So yeah, how to get the gift you really desire. So first off, if you want to be able to get something that you really desire, you gotta figure out what. So why do people buy it, Jeff?
Why? Because emotionally, I don't know. Sometimes it's needs and wants, right?
Needs and wants. So.
There's mostly wants.
Usually,
you got to get people to want it.
Right. Well, I think what happens is I heard this from our boy Tony Robbins, and that is whatever somebody wants, the way that they buy it is they justify it to a need. So if I want something, I'm going to say to myself, all right, I want an iMac, but I don't really need it. So how can I justify it to a need, right? Because people will fight for their justifications. Whatever they're justifying, to them inherently it makes sense. So the way to get somebody to buy something is they have to switch it to a need. So if you want to get something that you really desire, it can't just be a want. You got to switch it psychologically to, hey, I need that. I cannot live without it. This is something that I need. This is something that will help me to get forward. So in order to figure out how to do that is you got to figure out how much money you need for it. And then I personally think what we do at Changing Lives Financial is, we sit down with somebody and we do an analysis on what their financial needs are. So what is your income coming in? This is such an easy concept that everybody, listen, let me tell you something. You're saying do the math, right? Let me tell you something. You could say do the math. You could figure out what the math is 100%, but I'm going to give you something that's a lot simpler than do the math, right? You hashtag do the math. A lot simpler than do the math is this: spend less than you earn. I know it sounds really, really, really profound, right? But it's so true. Most people do not spend less than they earn. So that's the first math you got to figure out. What are you spending and how much do you get in?
Dude, that's 100% true, man. So the coaching sessions I used to do, I used to go through people's bank accounts. This is what I tell people to do. So do it them. I'm doing it. Go through your own thing. If you don't need to do it, then reach out to someone who can help you do it. Go through your bank account, circle all your needs, right? Oh, the light bill, I need to keep the lights on. That's a need. Want? This is a want. I don't need this. This was a want. I justified it. You're 100% right. I justified it as, oh, if I'm going to the gym later to fight Logan Paul, I might need some Bang energy drink, right? So that's me saying, oh, I want it. Do I need it? Oh, yeah, I'm getting up early to do Changing Lives morning. I need it. Which, by the way, we're going to kick this habit starting January 1st. That's going to be a new ritual, dude. I'm scared of it, man. I love these things. But we're going to do it we're going to try and beat my record for 30 days. Or it's 28 days of my record. We're going to try and beat 28 days without an energy drink. Do the math. So that's very simple. So what I'm doing, this is the gift you want to buy. Let's say this is me wanting to buy you the iMac. Okay, let's make it real, right? So this is $3,000, right? So what I just justified, I just dropped $2,500 on tickets. I have to drop money on this is for I think the Driven Boot Camp, which I'm going to. I dropped what is it? $2,000 on VIP for the GrowthCon with 10X, right? This is crazy money that I drop on this stuff, right? When you think about it, I could have just bought you that there. If I justified that, I could have just bought you that there, you know? I do a $384 a month with the accelerator group. This is all the growth stuff that I pay for. That's just like growth stuff. And I must have justified I want it and I need it, which is crazy, you know? Really going throughout. And then, so my whole thing here, let me actually erase this there too. So to do that, that's exactly it. So what I would say for everybody to do, let's say you want to buy for somebody. This is what I do with anybody, right? And it sounds silly. I would take a picture of whatever the gift is you want to get for somebody. And maybe if you don't live with them, but I would put it on the fridge, right? Because visual, do you believe visuals are important?
Yeah, of course they are. And I would say not only just put it on the fridge, I would say put it by your nightstand. So I personally think, this is me going a little bit deep, but you can put it in the fridge, absolutely, because you're going to open the fridge, you're going to go to the fridge all the time. That's what we used to do. But if you put something by your nightstand, if you put something that is really important next to you before you go to sleep, before you go to wake up, there's certain states we go into before we fall asleep and as we get out of sleep. These are states that access our subconscious mind. I believe it's the theta state. So whenever you're looking at something and you're focusing on something, to me, I like to self-talk when I go to bed. And what I mean by self-talk is I like to say positive affirmations as I'm falling asleep, because it's getting into my subconscious mind, because your body goes through a different state of mind before you fall asleep and right when you wake up. That's where you're able to access your subconscious mind, by the way. Google it. It's crazy stuff. Crazy, insane stuff, but it's really simple. So number one, Jeff saying, see it. And that's me. Jeff saying, put it on the fridge. I say, agree, put it on the fridge. Put it on your phone if it's really that important to you, because you access your phone 3,000 times a day.
This is with any goal too. See it, put it out there right away. Hey, I'm going to go buy the iBack for Josh for Christmas, right? That's what I'm going to say, right? So if you do, how many days is it till Christmas? 7? 7 minus 25 is what?
Yeah.
18 days till Christmas. That really made it real right there, right?
It did. Yeah.
So let's do this though. So we're going to do 3,000. This is me doing the math. Divided by 18 equals. So then I need to book a coaching shift today, right? Right now I'm doing a Christmas special. Now I can't promote, but I'm doing $100 off normally what I do. So 3, so it's 166 a day. So for right now, if we get 166.66 a day, right? Now that sounds more doable. Where can I find $166 a day? Does that sound more doable?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you could work at a restaurant, you could get tips, you could book more coaching sessions. For me, I could help out a couple more families. There's different ways to get the way to increase your income. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually, I'm going to be doing a course, and maybe we'll do this in the quickest ways to make $100, right? Because you can always go and get $100. I remember, Grant, which by the way, 2 minutes to 6:16, whichever what did we say we're going to do at 6:16?
I didn't write down anything for 6:16.
Or 6:15. 6:15, you said we're going to switch to something else. And I said, man, it's a tight show.
Oh, morning routine.
Oh, good. So we'll go in a minute. Long story short, so what else do people need to do? So see it, break it down, right? So first see it, speak it out there, break it down. And then I would say do what it takes, man, right? So you got to switch a job. Like I'm going to do the quickest way to 10K video. I'm going to tease it, but I'll tell you right now, get in a high vehicle, right? So go get in. I'm going to be selling some windows at 9:00, right? For JC Canati. I could get a 10K on a sale right there. If it's a 40K sale of windows, right? This is now a better thing, 40K, and I get 8% times 8% equals, so I got $3,200 right there, right? Which made it, right? So like you got to get in front of the right, like if you want to get to a race and it's faster, you got to get out of the Honda Civic not working. You got to get in the Ferrari, right? So you got to figure something out too. So that's literally whatever it takes, and anything's possible, especially here in America, man. Right now, you have opportunity on the line and anything like that. That's what I help people do. So whatever it takes, right? We'll get in the right vehicle.
WIT.
So we get in the right vehicle. It might be a little tough to do this right now if you have it, right? If you're really working 9 to 5. If you're like my boy Albert Preciado, who has what's that watch called? A Paltec, and he flexes Ferraris. I didn't even know what those were. I like him though, man. I'm a big watch guy. One day I want a nice watch.
I want to say this really quick because some people might be watching this and be like, yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I could break it down. Yeah, I could do this. Listen, when it comes down to spending less than you earn, there's so many times that we spend money on things just for one day. Track what you spend. For one day, track what you spend. So if it's you waking up in the morning and you're going to get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, or you're going to get something that's $3 there, that's a donut you're getting, like that's another $1. Add this stuff up, times it by a month, you'll be surprised at how much money you're spending and how much money you could potentially get back. It's really eye-opening when
Didn't you just do it for yourself just recently?
I did, yeah, absolutely. And one of the nice things I personally, what I've done, I've been in a habit for quite a few years, is to spend less than I earn. I'm not spending more than I earn. Now, a couple of years ago, I didn't do that, and you get into credit card debt. So how can you get into credit card debt, and how can you get out of it? We'll go to changinglivesfinancial.com, and I'll show you exactly how you can get out of it. What you showing me?
Zoom link for show he wants. I'm gonna get fueled by doubt here, and maybe we'll put him in the hot seat trivia at the end. I made you a host to go over the morning routine. It's 6:17. Bad job, Eddie Scazzeri. We're off track, but we're doing good. No, I'm kidding. There's never a bad job. All positives here on changing mornings. We're changing your mornings with money talk. As we're going to go over Josh's morning routine. So, Josh, is it true that you were up at 5 a.m. hustling before this?
Yes, it was true. I was on with my man Rockwood. Shout out to Josh Rockwood. Got big things going on. Yeah.
D-Rock. I know. So what? And maybe we'll feature all these guys later on coming in. I'm going to get you the link. I'm going to send it to you layout. Go ahead.
Really quick.
Let's go over your morning routine.
So morning routine is this. Okay. So I'm going to make a little sun, so people know what it is. That was my son, by the way, guys. Okay, morning routine is obviously one, you got to wake up. But remember this. Cold morning. So when Tony Robbins, he literally built out cold plunges around his house. So when he wakes up, he jumps into 54 degrees water to wake him up. Now, I don't have that yet, and I'm not strong enough to do a cold shower yet. But one thing I can say to you is right when you wake up, cold water. This is really bad, by the way. Cold water, splash cold water on your face. Cold water to the face. It will wake you up. It'll wake you up. It'll wake your nervous system up. Cold water right to the face. Cold morning. Remember that. Cold morning.
In the face.
In the face. The second thing that I do.
So you splash it on or you drink it?
I splash it on. What I do is I wait for it to get really cold, and then I hold the water in my hands and I throw it literally at my face, so it shocks my whole body and whole nervous system. If it gets up my nose, that's a good thing too as well, because it jolts me. And immediately try this. The next morning, you wake up and you splash cold water in your face, and your whole nervous system will all of a sudden alert you to be like, oh my God, we got to be up. So that
shout out. I know this is a good Shug Shane.
Man, you're interrupting me.
What?
You interrupted me.
I know. We had a girl on Facebook Live comment how many times they interrupt you. I want to figure out how many. I go back and watch these shows how I can get better while I'm taking like a shower. But
be present in the moment. That's it. That's your answer.
So Shane, cold showers are key. Mufasa says. So, dude, we have a ton of people jumping on Instagram Live. Everybody's up. Some guy goes, it's 4 a.m. and you guys are up. Oh, man, it's actually 5 a.m. He must be mid-coast. But he's up, dude. Look at all these hustlers up here. We got so I just want to give a shout-out to everybody. The Zoom link we're going to be having on guests, too. I sent it to Fueled by Doubt. He might come in. He's one of the big followers here. Mufasa, she did a presentation with me and Mandy Cruz. And you think I'm all over the place. She's all over the place. We should bring her in sometime. I'm new. So Leona Hall's new. Suge Shane, my guys. Dude, you remember Suge Shane, right?
Yes.
Dude, he's the man. I've been following him. He just lost his friend. Shout out to him losing his friend there. All right, so vitamins. So shower. So you did all this already?
Yeah.
So cold water, shower, vitamins. By the way, guys, we go. I command where I stand, Jeff. She does command where I stand. She commands attention. We got to get you on this morning show one of these days. The Zoom link I sent to Fueled by Doubt if he wants to jump in. We're gonna do hot seat trivia at the end of the day. The show ends at 6:30 today. And this is Josh's morning routine right here. This is a great morning routine. I actually got to write this down before I go to bed. I did half of these things. I did a shower, but it was warm. I didn't do a cold shower. I didn't splash water on my face. I didn't take any vitamins. I didn't stretch, or what is it? Power questions? What are the power questions? Let's hear the
power questions. Yeah, really quick. Power questions are super important. What am I happy about? Number one, ask, what am I happy about? Number two, you're asking yourself, I'm looking, I want to go in order. What am I proud of? What am I grateful about? What am I excited about? What am I grateful for? And who do I love? And who loves me? Great power questions.
Those are great questions. Where do you get those from?
So Tony Robbins made them popular. I know Ed Milet also talks about them too as well. And Edwin, shout out to our boy Edwin, talked about them too as well. And so I asked myself while I'm stretching, I asked those power questions, right? And they're great questions to ask just the first thing in the morning. You say, hey, man, what am I excited about today? It directs your mind into focus. And then I meditate and visualize. I visualize my future, what my future is going to look like. And I meditate. I make sure I'm cold and centered. Let me tell you something. I did this past 3-4 days. Cold water to the face. You shower, take your vitamins, you drink your water. Usually I drink my water first thing when I wake up, by the way. And then stretch, do power questions, meditate, visualize. Dude, I'm ready for the day. That's one of the things that just gets me set and gets me ready for the day. So what's morning.
One thing? Oh, there you go again. Damn it.
Remember, cold morning wakes you up.
Cold morning. That's all you guys got to remember. 2 words. Type in the thing. Cold morning. That's awesome, dude. What's up you visualize? 6:23 a.m. 12/7/2020. Dude, it's 2020, man. We're chasing our dreams.
So I visualize my future, what my future is going to look like, right? And I literally step into what that future looks like. So if I'm speaking in front of thousands of people, I don't see myself doing it. I am doing it. I see myself on stage, looking out through my eyes, looking at all the people that I'm helping inspire, helping encourage, helping talk to. If it's a big house that I want to live in, I watch myself walking around my house with the movie theater inside my house, with the gym inside my house. You visualize those things. You bring them closer to you. So it creates an emotional connection. So you're actually walking towards those things in your visualization, but it also cements inside you as something that, hey, this is something I'm working towards. This is something I'm going after, and I want to go after this. Because once an emotional connection is made and you visualize it and you see it, you can bring it to fruition in your life. All right, so it's 6:24. Really quick, 6:24. We've got 6 minutes back left on the show. So really quick, I want to do a quick sponsor to Changing Lives Financial. Changing Lives Financial, our goal is to help 20 million families in the next 10 years. Go to changinglivesfinancial.com to book a free time, to see if you're qualified to get a free time, to get a consultation to see if we can help potentially change your financial future. To educate and empower other families is our goal. So 625, changinglivesfinancial.com. Jeff, what do you want to do in the last 5 minutes?
That'll work. So hot seat trivia, but I do want to say something, by the way. Shout out to you. So 2 things, Josh. I basically have an assistant today who's going to go out. This is automation, brand automation. I have an automation services. I just posted on Instagram too. People are all DMing for the Zoom link here. You guys can come in later on. But basically, what was I going to say? What was I saying? I totally forgot. What were you just saying?
Dude.
Oh, Change Lives Financial. People ask you, does he do websites? Because you did that website on changinglivesfinancial.com, right? They're like, I am to do a website. That's phenomenal. That's one thing. Then I send them the video, which I think is one of the most phenomenal videos If anything else, guys, you want to see a really good video he produced, it's the one where you talk about mom and everything in it.
Yeah.
What's the title of that video on your YouTube channel?
Why Growth Matters to Me.
Why Growth Matters to Me. So that video on Josh Lewis Growth on his YouTube and the site, people ask, can he? So I want to put it to bed right here. Will you produce a video for someone for money?
Yeah, I will.
You will? All right, good.
So well, here are the things that are most valuable to me right now. What's valuable to me right now is my time.
Sorry. Were you going to say that? I was trying to.
No, my time is extremely valuable to me. So I will help somebody out right now, but my time is valuable. So if you pay me for my time, that's valuable to me. I know people tune that out because like, I don't want to pay this guy, but I'm saying this, when your time is valuable, the way to get time for value is to spend money on it, especially if it's somebody that you admire, you respect, you need value from. But anyway, go ahead, Jeff, because we got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, so a hot seat trivia. So I'm gonna ask 5 questions. If you get 5 of them, I'm gonna give you whatever's in my wallet here. Let's look at what's in my wallet right now. I'm doing this. I know what's in my wallet. There's a couple ones. A couple stuff there. We'll give you this $5. All right. So 5 questions for $5, and this will go up as we get more sponsors. So you ready? I wish we could play some music or something, dude. You need some music on it. I can play it on the speaker, but then I'm waking up everybody. But no, I don't really care. Let's wake up the neighborhood. So I'm gonna play it here. So, so I'm gonna do trivia questions about myself. See how well you know me, and you do them about you. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. First question. Question number 1. All right, question number 1. Who was the name of the first girl I asked to marry me?
Oh, Angel.
Boom. 1. All right, question number 2, right?
Yep.
What was the position I played back in semi-professional football?
Quarterback.
Boom. Very good. We're going to put these teasies later on. I played a lot of multiple positions. I got a 12th player award, which I hated that award. It means like I'm a fan, just screaming. All right. Question. I see. I wanted to right.
We'll get it.
And then question number 3, right? What is my favorite flavor of ice cream? Or should I just say what's either that or name the one that's in the fridge that I bought last night? Because I'm not on a diet. If you can name either of those, just predict it.
Is it chocolate chip cookie dough?
Oh my god, dude! Tomorrow we're showing you the thing. That's crazy. So it's exactly what's in the fridge. This is almost like a twin thing, dude. That's crazy. I kind of thought that. All right, 3. All right. So number 4 question. You can tell we're totally making these up here, but this is good, right? I'm just trying to get them tougher and tougher. See how we're gonna do this, all right? So I'm just trying to think like not a layup here. What is this is gonna get me in trouble with some people. What is the name of the Dominican girl that corrects me all the time of going off and makes me signal to stay on track?
Sylvia.
Oh wow, very good. Yep, Sylvia Leslie. She likes to be called Leslie, but I call her Sylvia. Boom, okay. Very good. And now for the final question, that's what I'm actually talking about someone. Who was the girl on the live? What's her name? Who's going to be a future guest? And she's Brazilian, and she's known for having one of the largest, biggest boobs in a following a reality show. What's her first and last name?
Oof, I know her first name. I don't know her last name.
Oh, he does not get the $5 right there. You want me to give you a hint?
Wait, Shayla Lopez?
No. Oh, so close. Sorry, you did not qualify. That's kind of what I wanted to do, make it tough enough. But no, you did it perfectly, dude. Do you really not know it?
Shayla, that's it. That's all I know.
In Pennsylvania, there's a popular chocolate bar. It has the same last name as her.
Hershey?
Shayla Hershey. She's going to be on the live. She is known. She has the sweetest heart. She's a Jesus girl. She tweets. Dude, she goes live, basically showing off like a lot of her clothes and stuff. That's what a lot of women do and stuff, which you probably don't follow for that reason. Stay focused. I've coached her. I've helped her make money online. I can help anybody make money, even if you don't get attention like she does. So
all right, 6:30 in the morning. What do you got, Jeff? Let's close this one up. What do you got? Where do people go for you?
people go to Jeff the Entrepreneur, DM me. We'll have my assistant Ice give a shout out, be like, hey Ice, I want to know you. And yeah, that's it, man. If you have suggestions for the show, DM me, put a comment down on Facebook. Thank you for all the Facebook listeners. It's all different. Warren Corso, I want to give a shout out to. Man Search for Meaning, reading a thing when his daughter was 13. I forget who else. The girl who was disrupting us. She was great. Guys, have a wonderful morning for you. I hope you start your morning. I'm going to go to the gym and work out for Dick Paul. I didn't get to it before here. And I'm not wearing shorts today. I'm wearing jeans. So
nice. Okay. So Josh Lewis, follow me on any and all my socials. Josh Lewis Growth, as in personal growth. Josh Lewis Growth. Josh Lewis Growth. ChangingLivesFinancial.com is up. The website is up. Jeff and my business is flourishing, and we are looking to change people's lives.
By the way,
yeah. ChangingLivesFinancial.com, Josh Lewis. Hey, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Yeah. So ChangingLivesFinancial.com, Josh Lewis Growth. Go ahead, Jeff. Man.
I'm just very excited about anybody who wants. I know we have Jenna, who's a big girl in Monet. If anybody wants Monet, I met her outside Butchers and Bakers. She was drinking a little mimosa, and she saw Ed Milet, and she goes, "Who's that guy? I know that guy. He spoke at Monet." And I go, "Yeah, well, she's having she's probably a perfect client for your course, Mastery Management. She wants to come to our training this week." So what I was trying to overjump you with that overzealous thing is saying anybody who wants to just see our agents and our teams of 10 o'clock, I'm going to open the training this week only for people because it's Christmas and I'm feeling good. You can come in and see how we train our team, which I'll have to go over later on and tell you that. All right.
Awesome. Sounds good, guys. Have a great rest of your day. You have no idea how powerful you are. Spend your day to make the greatness and pull the greatness out of yourself so you can have a great day. That's it. I'm done. Of course. Bye.